will anything get done in Washington over the next 2 years, given that we now have divided government on Capitol Hill? The day after the election, both sides expressed optimism. President Trump talked about big, beautiful bipartisanship and said with Democrats now in the majority in the House, they're going to have to come up with their own proposals and not just sit there with their arms folded in opposition. He suggested that at least on some issues like infrastructure and lowering the cost of prescription drug prices, they might be able to make some deals. Likely, new Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said something similar, that she would like to work with the president on some issues, quote, to try to unify the country. But, and this is a big one, Pelosi also said Democrats were elected to provide oversight on the Trump administration, to provide what she called a check on this president. And when asked about that, Mr. Trump said any hope for bipartisan deals will evaporate if House Democrats pursue investigations and issued subpoenas. That, he said, would bring a, quote, warlike posture. So, the era of cooperation and good feelings in Washington lasted less than 24 hours. My guess is there will be an effort to do some business. It is in both parties' interest to build a record to show voters they can do a little governing over the next 2 years, but I think that we're going to see more combat than cooperation in the nation's capital between now and 2020.